Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from Eliminations TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social medias at Eliminations TV. Sure. I am semi-known for my reviews, and I love watching the challenge. I've been watching the challenge ever since Road Rules met Real World out in the field. And I've been a stan, okay? But I'm the stan that doesn't remember everyone's name or everyone's elimination stat or, all of that stuff. I'm that guy, but I do my reviews based on the episode that I see. And normally when I do my reviews right after watching it, I'm animated. So that's why some people, like 50 or 75 of you, like my reviews. But if it takes me a minute to get to the reviews, I'm a little lukewarm. Like today, I think I'm a little lukewarm because I done watched all 3 episodes. And I know it premiered last week and you haven't seen my face talking about it, but I told myself, listen, Wes, you got to get on it. Actually, I was wondering if I should even do these. But I was like, come on, Wes, get into it. Let's go. Episode 3. Now, right off rip, I have to say that I am like gobsmacked, jumping for joy, rejoicing. I have an elevated spirit, or I've had an elevated spirit ever since this season started, All Stars 4, because Leroy and Kam are back on my screens. And, a couple years back, Leroy was like, I'm gonna retire. But in my heart of hearts, I was like, nah, Leroy, you gotta come back, buddy. You gotta come back. And then Kam, I know Kam wanted to support her man. But I'm like, no, you got to come back too. Because Kam like really just started. Leroy been doing it for a minute. Kam just like started. And she became Killer Kam. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna want to give that up? It's not like she 54. Well, no shade to like Kefla, Cyrus, Flora, and all them old biddies. But it's not like, you know what I'm saying? So she's still got a lot of life in her. And so does Leroy, even though he hasn't won, 12, 14 seasons? I don't know. Anyways. I'm excited to see them because I know where they started. I know where they rockily ended up. Rockily is not a word, but they ended up, when Kam was messing with Theo from London or whatever the boy fine. But then it was, and then the MTV messily is not a word. Then the MTV messily put all 3 of them on the same season. Bitch, got my life. But, Kam found her way back to Leroy, which Leroy is kind of finer than Theo. Anyway, they got 2 kids. They living together. Leroy is like this well-known barber. Well, I don't know how well-known he is. Like, I don't know if people in Dubai know about him for cutting hair, but I don't know. I'm just saying he well-known to me. And, they living life. They adults now. And it's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful to watch. I love Kam and Leroy. Suffice to say, I don't want them to go nowhere no time soon. I want them to run the final. And I'm just curious to see who they gonna get the star from. But I don't know. Leroy kind of been like pissing in his pants lately. I think he lost episode 1. Hold on, let me look at it. He was at risk episode 1. He was safe episode 2. And he was at risk this episode. Like, his game ain't really gaming. You know what I'm saying? And Kam been having to put in the work. Like this particular episode, she had to put in the work to save her boo. And she most certainly did. And her plan worked. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of want to like nitpick a little bit because it's not, I have my notes for 1 and 2. Should I just go through my notes? Let me just see what it's giving because, baby, I wrote down a lot of notes. Too many notes. Do I want this to be that long of an episode? I really don't. But we're going to go through it. We're going to go. I don't want it to be that long. All right, so I'm going to skim through my notes anyway. So Tony is back. I'm going to just talk about the highlights. I can't because it's too long of a notes. I'm going to talk, and I'll come back for your regularly scheduled program next week. I promise. It's been a lot going on. I hired an editor and child. That's been a mess. It's been a lot going on. I'm trying to finish The Mister season 4. Y'all know I run my own online platform. I would love it for you guys to subscribe to her and support her. I need to pay for things. Things need to get done. This business is so expensive, but just subscribe to watchactv.com. I'd appreciate it. Well, baby, Tony is back. I'm glad. I'm gonna go through the cast. Tony is back. I'm glad to see Tony. I love Tony. Okay, and he just getting finer and finer. He don't look his age. I don't even know how old he is, but matter of fact, let me take that back because I hate when people do that to me. Tony just fine. Period. Let's go through the rest of the cast. Who am I happy to see? Leroy and Kam. I'm happy to see them. Cara Maria. I'm happy to see Cara Maria. I'm happy to see Brad. Brad is fine. Brad is real fine. Like, I'm actually happy to see Averey because last I remember from her, she was beating on Naya. Well, Naya was trying to beat on her, but then Averey wasn't taking it. She's like, I don't know who do you think you wailing on? But you ain't about to wail on me. Averey went in on that ass. I'm sorry. Averey went in on that ass. And it was kind of like a draw because they pulled her away. Like when Averey was going in on Naya, I remember that scene so vividly. They was pulling Averey away and she was not having it. But she come up on this season now and she a little like, hi, how are you? Oh, I don't want to anger you, Tina. Who the hell is a Tina? She ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? She done quit all her seasons and then got an injury to last. Like, who is a Tina compared to an Averey? Child bot. Okay, I'm rambling. It's going to be a rambling segment. I'm going to go through the rest of the cast. I'm going to just go down the list. Ace, I don't really care. Adam, I don't really care. Averey, yes. Brad, yes. Brandon, he cute. Don't remember him, but he cute, okay? And so far, he's gotten a star, and he's been safe for the 3 episodes. Crazy. Cara Maria, love her down boots. She's the winner of episode 1. She saved episode 2, saved episode 3. Derek, don't really care. Flora, don't really care. Last, safe, and at risk. Kind of like a little along the lines of Leroy. Jay, I like Jay. Jay, I think we used to follow each other. I used to comment to him. He used to DM me, something along the lines. We had like small talk back in the way days when he quit because he couldn't swallow that stuff. Yeah. But it's good to see him because I know ever since then, back in 1833, he's been working out and making sure that he can be put on another show. I don't know what take MCV so long to cast these people. Do they not want to come on TV number? I don't know. I'm just curious and perplexing. You know, I'm interested to find that out. Kam, she been safe, no win so far. Kefla, safe, and Kefla is not eliminated. This is false. I'm looking at this Wikipedia thing. That's false. Kefla is not eliminated. He's still in the game. I don't know who manages this page. Laurel, safe, win, and safe. Leroy, risk, safe, risk. Horrible track record. Nicole, Laurel and Nicole don't really care. Kefla, he was fine back in the day, but I don't really, whatever. Rachel, I don't really remember her like that. I can care less. Ryan, don't care. Steve, don't care. Tina, who's a Tina? I don't know who she is. Veronica, Ayanna. Now, here's the thing. Oh, elimination. She was put in elimination. Right. Rachel and Kefla was put in elimination. Okay, boom. They're now out. Okay, boom. Ayanna. Oh, we got to talk about her. Because now she up in the hospital because the chemotherapy done wiped her out and she bald and stuff. Girl, what? We're going to have to get into her. Cyrus, he come the first episode and he gone. Horrible. He talking about, we need a black person to win. It ain't gonna be you, Cyrus. It ain't gonna be you. Where's the skinny boy? The skinny boy would have won against Kefla. What's his name? Trek, Zek, whatever his name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Tony, I love me some Tony. He was safe. He won the second episode. Then he quit because something happened with the brother and he got to go worry about it. You know what I'm saying? It be pissing me off. Well, it do be pissing me off. And mama's like, I don't know their family dynamics, so let me not go there. But it's like, the family called, now you got to go. What? Like, y'all didn't know I was coming here? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody else in the world that can handle this family disaster. You know, I mean, if the boy was, his life was at risk, you would want to see that. I get that. But they didn't make it seem like that, something happened, only I can take care of it. Huh? But whatever. He got to take care of his family. Family come first. Whatever. Janelle, she a quitter. She a quitter. How it goes? She a runner. She a tri-star. She a quitter. We gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there. And then Tyree was out the first episode. Baby, Cyrus and Tyree need to sit it out. They need to stay home. They keep wasting space. Cyrus and Tyree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyways, so they come back on my screens and I'm excited. You know, we see this clip of Ayanna and Kam loving on each other. Ayanna's like, you're a winner. You're going to be in that final. You know, I'm going to be there right with you. I want to see it. I'm like, okay. Okay, sisters. All right. You know, some people are not here for seeing Ayanna. You know, and I'm quite trying to figure out why. I mean, I don't follow these people on Instagrams and stuff that much in detail to know their personal life. I just know that Baby Daddy is on season 40 and he ain't responding to my text messages, so I'm gonna need Baby Daddy to do better. Are they back home yet? Let me text. Y'all know who Baby Daddy is, but he better have got far in 40. That's all I know. They better implement the star program in these regular episodes so they can stop throwing the same people in. This all-star format is everything. But they need a star to get to eliminate. They need a star to get to the finals. They can't just ride. Emmanuel would have been out a long time ago if they would have did this in season 39. All the people that made it to the finale, except for Nerese, would have been out. They better have this format for season 40. You got to earn your way to the final. Dracula as a winner. Child, bye. He ain't ever gonna win. I promise you he never gonna win again. I promise you. He is never winning again. He is never, what's the boy name? Elliptical is never winning again. I promise you he ain't. But you know, Ayanna and Cara Maria have a little moment. Or whatever the case may be. They have a little moment. And I'm like, or. You know what I'm saying? Brad and Cara Maria win the first episode. Second episode is Jay, Laurel, and Nicole. Now, I think that challenge was pretty nifty. I like that. But outside of that, what happened is Janelle quit. And Janelle quit because Ayanna made up a lie saying that Janelle was going around saying that she wanted to go up against Jasmine. But that's not true. Janelle did say that she wanted to get put into the elimination so she could win a star, right? And she said it doesn't matter who she goes up against, either Tina or Jasmine. So Ayanna was being the bully, right? Was being the bully and caused friction, which allowed Janelle to buckle under the pressure and quit. Talking about, I'm going home. My family love me. I'm going home. Girl, your family always gonna love you. You mean to tell me you don't know what the challenge gives? You've been on All Stars before, and you acting like you don't know what the challenge is giving. So just because Ayanna made up a little lie about you, you ready to like throw in the towel and quit? Talk about your family is at home. You going to your loved ones. Your loved ones always been there, boo. You know what I'm saying? It was just a waste for me. Like, you gonna let Ayanna, first of all, you gonna let a lie run you out? You know what I'm saying? To me, if you leave, that means Ayanna telling the truth. But the cameras was rolling and we already knew that Ayanna was lying. Okay? Then we get to episode 3. Now, I only get episode 3 because Ayanna, even to the tail end of it, was getting on my, this is the first time Ayanna got on my nerves. I don't remember Ayanna being a villain, and I remember Ayanna getting on my nerves, but she got on my nerves this season, and I'm glad she's out. Okay? She needs to figure out what she needs to do with her life because she's in the hospital right now. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being serious. Karma is a mother. And you know what's interesting? As all these people was like, oh, we love you, Ayanna. We know what you're like out in real life. But what she's portraying on TV is a villain. And for no reason. No reason. There's no reason for Ayanna to be acting the way she acting on screens. No reason whatsoever. Not unless we didn't see something. Maybe did Janelle steal her Twinkie? You know, did Janelle walk around the house saying that Ayanna stunk? Like, we didn't see anything. So what happened for Ayanna to create this lie about Janelle and to force this grown-ass woman crying, leaving the house? First of all, it wouldn't have been me. Ain't nobody forced me out of no goddamn house. Ain't nobody, who's an Ayanna? You know what I'm saying? Pissed me off, because I like Ayanna. But see, what pissed me off even further is that she going after my peoples. Leroy and Kam, them my peoples. I don't know about they don't know me, but I know them. They my peoples. I've been following them from the beginning. And for Ayanna. First of all, I hate when black people go against each other on these national screens. It pisses me off to the highest level of passivity. And then you're gonna have this old ass woman, and I mean old ass by saying she's from the beginning of the days. She ain't 21, she ain't 32. You're gonna have this old ass woman come up on here first in the first episode, queen up Kam, talk about she winning, she a prize, she boop 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 boop. Then in the second episode, you're gonna play the fool, get on Leroy and everybody else's nerves by saying that you're not going to vote somebody in, but then end up voting them in after you done spent an hour and some change to deliberate. I'm hot. You done spent an hour and some change in deliberation about what you're not going to do. Then you're going to end up doing it anyway. Then when Leroy challenges you, you're like, you're going to let me finish. Who is, I'm so shocked Kam didn't get... I'm so shocked Kam didn't get up and say, who you talking to? But at the same time, Leroy can handle himself, right? Leroy can handle himself. And Leroy and Kam are already a target. Now, if Kam go buck wow, then I think they even going to be more of a target. So Kam, I don't know if she kept it cute, but on the camera feeds, she kept it cute. So then we come back to this episode, the new episode. I just watched her last night. First of all, I just read, I like six or five of the people on this big ass cast. I don't really care about the rest of them. But I just love the format of they need a star. This is not the first time we did this. They need a star to get to the final. I love this format, okay? So we're going to cut past all the fluff, right? First of all, I think this domino challenge was easy. Maybe the things was heavy. But all you got to do is match up numbers. I'm not understanding why it took them so long. Kam and Leroy, I'm not understanding. Mind you, Kam done gained a lot of weight. And you know, we're going to give her the excuse because she had 2 kids, and that's a woman thing. They gain weight when they have 2 kids. Her titties big, her stomach big, her legs big, all that big. She just was on Instagram talking about she could see her vagina for the first time in a long time. So, okay, boom. She a bigger girl. I get that. And she doing breastfeeding and all that. I get that. I don't know why. I don't know how they in Africa. She breastfeeding for the baby. Is MTV paying for these express shipments of breast milk to go from 2 to the baby? And do we really trust that to get from Africa, go all over the world to where they at? I don't know if they live in Texas, I don't know how that works. But in my mind, how they doing that? In my mind. Or is the baby with them? I'm so confused. Maybe I missed it. Maybe the baby is with them in Africa. I don't know. And a nanny's taking care of them. But that's a lot for MTV to do for Leroy and Kam to come back. Anyway, I think they worth it. But I don't know what the dynamic is. Maybe y'all know. Maybe y'all know the details. Maybe she said it in an interview. I'm not sure. But this domino thing was too easy for me. Even the mud pit challenge that Tyree lost to Steve with because he was hiding balls under the net. What? How's you losing that? I don't understand that. Jump out and in, jump out and in, look around, jump out and in. I'm so confused. But I digress, right? We're here. And the winners are Adam and Averey. How? But whatever. I'm happy for Averey. But Adam? Anyway, whatever. At risk is Brad, Derek, Flora, Leroy, Tina, and Veronica. Who go on the elimination? Kefla and Rachel. Up against Cyrus and Ayanna. But before we got there, Flora is telling Brandon and Jasmine that I heard some rumblings on the field when we was trying to figure out this domino puzzle and everybody was struggling. Jasmine said, yeah, I heard it. Brandon said, yeah, I heard it too. Ayanna said that everybody is gunning for Kam and Leroy. Now, if she explaining this to Cyrus, I'm of the belief that she's along with the people. She didn't say, I don't want to get them out. She said they're a powerful duo and everybody's gunning for them. That's what she said on my screens. I read the transcript. She was telling Cyrus, I don't know why Cyrus need to know it. Ain't like he gonna be around. And he ain't. You know what I'm saying? But then Flora tell her, and everybody told everybody, didn't Kam find out that this was coming out of Ayanna's mouth? Now, here's the problem that I have with Ayanna, because 2 things can be true at the same time, right? She did speak up Kim, and Leroy saying that people were gunning for them. But not in none of them transcripts did she say, and did I hear, I want them out the house. I think we should go after them. I'm just saying, that's not what I heard. But what was interesting about this is that Ayanna started the conversation with, I promised on my kid's life that I didn't discuss y'all or whatever. The way she worded it was not the way it happened on camera. Ayanna. You know what I'm saying? And when she said that, it took me out. I had to go back to rewind to make sure I knew that I was going to be hot for a reason. Because if MTV was trying to play her, that's not how it ended up happening. Because her wording was incorrect. Okay? What she should have said was that I did not say that I'm gunning after you, but I did tell Cyrus that people are gunning after you. Right? You know what I'm saying? That would have been more of an accurate statement based on the footage that we got privy to see. You know, and I rewound her to make sure. But Ayanna is going crazy, running through the house, going off, and then out of nowhere, out of a different edit, an edit happened. We get edit 26 when we should have saw edit 1 to 25. MTV cut to edit 26, and Ayanna talking about, how dare she, and I've been helping her out and taking care of her when she's been running through stuff, and I don't even want to repeat what's been going on in her life. Talking about Jasmine. Now, why in the hell is she doing this? Because there's nothing. We missed edit 1 to 25. We get to 26. She talking about Jasmine. Kam is the one that confronted her. She talking about Jasmine. Now, Jasmine got to get out of herself and go after Ayanna. Ayanna looks crazy. But it's karma because you just did the same thing to Janelle, making her want to quit. But Ayanna ain't quitting, though. She gonna go in. Kam made it a point to send Ayanna in. She said, I need y'all to have my back because I don't think that's cool for her to be going around talking about me. Now, Kam got relationships, kinda, because she said in episode 1 that she didn't really know a lot of people. But between episode 1 and episode 3, clearly she done cemented some relationships. Kim is good in the political arena because we don't even know how Cara Maria voted because they don't say. And we didn't see Cara Maria voted. She didn't want to go against Rachel, and we don't know if she ended up going. She didn't vote. She didn't vote Rachel. She voted Ayanna and Flora. Yes, we do. And Kam was upset about that. We found that out. Kam was upset about that. Cara didn't have her back. So yeah, it was 10 votes. Ayanna and 5 out of 10 was Rachel, and 10 Kefla, 10 to 10 Cyrus. Okay. We get to the elimination, and Kefla sends Cyrus home. Now, Cyrus had a little grit in his bite. But in my mind, all you had to do at that point, Kefla, was get the ball out. Cyrus ain't holding that ball. I'm thinking that Kefla is really trying to get Cyrus out. But Cyrus was not holding that ball. Not that hard. Because it was too much giveaway. Cyrus is here on the bottom. It was too much giveaway in the ball for you to just kick that bitch out the thing. But whatever. Cyrus is going home. I'm not shocked. But then we get Ayanna and Rachel. Rachel looked like a little Spitfire. She looked like an older version of Cara Maria, no shade. And so I'm like, all right, what's finna go down? Because Ayanna looked beastly, and she is beastly. No shade. But Ayanna loses. And I'm like, wow. And Ayanna even had something smart to say to Kam in the thing. If you want me, Kam, you got to come down and get me yourself. Kam acted like she don't know what she's talking about. Kam, you know exactly what she's talking about. You orchestrated her going in here. And you orchestrated her going in here with somebody that was her close friend. I wonder what Rachel's going to say when she comes back in the house. Kam, how long are you lasting in this game? Because you're playing a very thick political game, Kam. I wonder. And then Leroy ain't playing too well. When is Leroy going to win something? And when is Killer Kam going to win something? Is Killer Kam thick Kam now? You know what I'm saying? She should have lost some of that weight before coming on. I'm just saying. Because she was huffing and puffing when they had to do them star-shaped things on the point, put them in the point. She huffing and wheezing and stuff. And Leroy, child, they parents now. They parents. They not young, vigorous vigilantes like they was back in the day. Anyways, I'm loving so far what's happening here. I'm loving it so far. I don't know if we have any more villains because Ayanna left. And people just dropping out like flies and just quitting all of a sudden. But who's going to be more? We need some more replacement. You know, I guess it's a double elimination because we never replaced Janelle. That's what that was. That's exactly what that was. But anyways, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, deuces.